Welcome to dxb211 Creative Coding. This week's lecture is called Problem Solving in Code, and it's probably the most useful programming lecture you will ever watch because solving problems in code is honestly a lot of what we do when we are programming. When you first start programming, you might think it's mainly about learning the syntax, remembering all the function names, understanding how the logic of it works. That's definitely a core skill that you need to learn. But actually, if you can learn to solve problems when they crop up in your code, this is more important than memorizing every single function name, right? Because with a function name, you can always look it up in the reference. Unless you know how to solve problems yourself in your code, it's really something that you'll get stuck on. A couple of announcements before we begin. Today it was announced that Queensland's going into a 3-day lockdown starting 5 p.m. today. So from tomorrow, we won't be on campus. That means for dxb211, we'll be delivering our tutorials online this week. I sent an announcement about this just a few minutes ago, so look at that announcement, and one thing I'll get you to look at specifically is the section on tutorials. If you click into the link there on the unit details page, scroll down to the timetable, find the timetable that you are registered for, and you can click on the link to register. I'll also send you an email with those details. The due date for the assignment's the same, it's not changing, so it's still Friday the 16th of April, that's Friday of week 6. You've got unlimited attempts, so upload early and often, as I always say. And next week is our mid-semester break, so we won't have any classes next week. Make sure you check the assignment marking sheet as well as the task sheet. You know, only 30% of this assignment is really directly related to demonstrating your programming ability. Fully 70% of the assignment relates to the kinds of things that we talk about in lectures and the more creative side of creative coding. So make sure you understand that and what's required of you. So an overview for today's lecture: 8 effective strategies for solving problems in your code. And they are: tidy your code, use a style guide, analyze the error, explain it to someone, log it to the console, on-canvas debugging, the developer console, and online forums. Whew. We're going to have a few things to get through, but I think you'll find it really useful. And the first sort of question for you, and you can post this on the discussion forum on Slack or on the Blackboard discussion forum: any problems or bugs with your code? The best examples that you can learn from are the ones that relate to the activities that you are doing yourself. So please post them on either the Coding Problems channel on Slack or the Coding Problems channel on the Blackboard discussion forum. And we'll get in there and help you solve those problems. Anyway, in the next part, we're going to start with how to tidy your code.